right, go ahead.
Well,
This is my mom, by the way, just so you guys understand what's going on here. She's never done this before. Yeah, and I'm still new at it, so.
today I'm running all my errands first, and then I'm going to get in the back bedroom and put as much stuff as I can fit into garbage bags and put it in the back of the blue truck.
Okay, so just so you guys watching understand, this is a video where I'm trying to test out to see how this, because part of my camera stand has like a holder on it, so on the bottom, and that's what I'm holding this by. I wanted to see if I could actually make a vlog, or if it's going to be too blurry, or what's going on with that situation. So this is more of a test video to see how this whole thing works. But I thought I would take this opportunity to explain, or allow my mom to explain, her philosophy on how you choose significant others to have relationships with, what you look for, you know, and her kind of philosophy on this. So go ahead.
Oh no, I have no philosophy. I just kind of fell into one and it turned out great.
It did it. Did it?
It was an observation I was going to make and it just fell out of my head.
That happens to me all the time when I'm on camera. It's like the camera adds a lot of stress to it, you know?
You know, your father talks a lot and you talk a lot, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just there's a lot of common issues between you and your father.
A lot of what?
Common characteristics.
Explain.
You talk a lot and he talks a lot.
Okay, yeah, so the thing is though, when I talk, I put it on the internet. Right?
He wants my undivided attention 24/7, and you want my undivided attention 24/7.
I will highly contest that. I do not want your undivided attention 24/7. I just want you to do, like, you know, work on my stuff. I mean, I am your kid. I would think that I'm your highest priority, but am I not?
Yes, you are. And then
We go back and forth like this.
the other thing is his version of reality doesn't always sync with mine, and sometimes I think you have the same problem.
Okay.
But let's not get into that because that will cause a squabble. And
Okay, well, I mean, well, I was asking you, what's your philosophy on choosing significant others?
Oh, I don't have one. I just fell into it.
You want to explain to everybody how that kind of happened? Like, kind of like, give me like a story, or give me like a little mini vlog here.
Well,
you want me to be my face or your face?
Hey, whichever one you think would be least repulsive to the people.
That's funny.
Thank you.
All right, well, there it is.
And so I was in my second year of teaching high school English in Greenwood, South Carolina, and I lived in an apartment complex. And the girl who lived kind of like across from me was a graduate of NC State, and she was working in Greenwood, South Carolina, and decided to move back to the Raleigh area. And so she called a friend of hers who was living in the Raleigh area at the time, who graduated from NC State at the same time. And she asked him to come help her move, primarily because he had a pickup truck. And then it was over Christmas break. And
that was Pop. He was the one who was coming down there.
Correct.
Okay.
And I had 2 weeks off because I was a teacher. And she had to go in and finish up some things at the office. And so she left Tom and me in charge of packing up her stuff and loading it in the back of Tom's truck. And so we did. And so we were chatting away. And he asked if he could call me back sometime. And I said sure, and so he did, and we lived happily ever after.
Yeah, lived happily ever after. So how long did it take for you guys to get engaged?
So that was actually the week between Christmas and New Year's. We actually went out on a date New Year's Day because we finally got what's her name all packed. And then he went back to work and came down to see me every weekend until my spring break, which was in March or April. It was 3 months. March must have been. And we got engaged. The end.
So well, we keep saying the end, but
Well, because that's
so that was
all
after.
there is to
So it was 3 months.
from the time we first laid eyes on each other until like to an acceptance and engagement.
Okay, so your philosophy is breakneck speed.
No, I don't know that was a wise way to work. It just happened that way.
It just happened.
I don't know that I highly recommend that.
Any particular reason why?
Well, it takes time to know the other person and their way of dealing with the world and their philosophy and their hang-ups and their emotional baggage and their parents.
Okay. And so how long you guys been married?
So let's see, we got married in 1986. And what is this?
This is 2018. So this year it'll be 32 years?
That's right.
Well, I'll be goddamned.
How about that?
So after 3 months, no regrets, right?
We're not getting personal here.
Well, no, that's the thing about YouTube. You gotta be personal to explain your. Whoa, now.
Just trying to get a little air in here. I'm a little hot.
I'm about to say, but it's. There's not something you say every day. It's a little hot. It's cold outside right now.
Well, it is January.
Yeah.
According to that, it's 71 degrees.
Yeah, that's the thing that got me. It's like it's warm right now. So anyway, any more thoughts on your little philosophy
that was a
here?
poem. You know, I was an English major in college, and so I read a lot of stuff. And I remember reading a poem one time that just tickled my fancy. And one of the lines was, "And those who lust for worldwide spay and want their innards on display." And it was a metaphor comparing people who spill their guts all the time to bugs on your windshield. Blah! It's just kind of disgusting. And so that's what I always think about, that line from that poem whenever anybody asks me to spill my guts. I think it's...
Oh, okay. Okay,
Have I never told you
that's
that
pretty
before?
good.
Oh, okay.
So your philosophy is shut up and quit asking me? Because that's what it sounds like right now. That's certainly what it sounds like right now.
Kind of sounds that way, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, it definitely sounds that way. Right?
Okay, your turn to talk now. I've talked. Your turn. You
Okay, well, I think that my biological father is a reprehensible charlatan, of course. Well, I say reprehensible charlatan, really more of a manipulative con man. I've seen this many times growing up. I don't particularly enjoy him as a person. And I kind of wanted to have this tale out there as a cautionary. I wanted to have this as a cautionary tale to everybody who might watch this, that, hey, you know, relationships don't just happen, okay? Like, you know, you don't just fall into things. You are responsible, right? This is one of the things I'm always harping on, is personal responsibility, is that you're responsible if you're in a relationship. That's why I say, like, what's the philosophy on choosing significant others, choosing boyfriends, girlfriends, you know, friends in general? Well, my philosophy is go to an environment that you have common interests with people, and then select carefully who's going to be your friend and who's not, because I believe there's 3 different types of people in your life. There are mirrors, people who show you something about yourself, crystal balls, people who show you your future, and then angels, people who just give gifts. Okay, there's 3 different types of people in your life. Pretty much everyone's going to fall into into one of those categories. Okay, and you can examine this in any, you know, particular way, right? With any particular person. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So your philosophy is you need to go find an environment that you're comfortable in, and then
recognize and be aware that there's those 3 types of people in your life.
Okay.
The crystal ball. I can't remember the name of the book or the name of the guy who wrote it. Gosh, that talks about this.
I thought that was an Elliot Holtz video.
It is.
Oh.
It is, but he read that out of a book. I can't
okay.
remember which one it is. I should get that book.
Well, but you could
Might have
give
been
credit.
the Way of the Superior Man by David Data.
But you could still give Elliot Holtz credit. That still counts as giving.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna give props to Elliot Holtz. I gotta give props to Elliot Holtz on everything. On everything. And I'm sure this camera's blurry as shit right now, but that's okay.
Tell me again about... Oh, never mind. I don't want to talk anymore. You talk.
About what?
I was just curious about what sorts of environments people with common interests you would feel comfortable in.
Me personally?
Yes.
Well, it got to be some young hot mamas. That's for sure, right?
All right, so we're talking sexual attraction.
Yes.
All right. So is that like just going to eBay or not eBay? What do you call it? eHarmony or whatever? Is that just going online and saying I'm a sexually attractive person? Are you a sexually attractive person?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
I mean, that's like empty sex, but generally speaking, empty sex isn't going to happen as much as you would like. You know what I'm talking about? Or much as I would like, I guess.
All right.
You understand?
I do.
For me, people with common interests. Well, I make YouTube videos, so there's a YouTube community, of course.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing.
All right. So how do you meet people through YouTube videos?
Well, you make videos.
Yeah, and then
That's for one.
Right. So you make the video, and then
Yeah.
how do you meet the person?
You make the videos.
Right, and
Then you do like live streams together. There's like VidCon and stuff. There's Comic-Con and stuff like that.
Okay.
Right? You know what I'm talking about?
I really don't, but
Okay.
I'm hoping you will enlighten me so that I can sign you up for whatever it is you need to be signed up for. I'll send you.
Well, that's after you made a lot of videos. You have a lot of subscribers and stuff. That's why we got to keep making the videos. You got to keep pumping them out. Even if it's bad, you still got to make them.
Gotcha. Okay. So
All right.
it's the quantity, not necessarily the quality.
Well, the quality is gonna be there, but the thing is, you got to learn it first, and the best way to learn is by making the videos. Okay.
So your ultimate goal in making these videos is to have a lot of videos so you can contact other people, make connections with other people. Is that correct? Am I hearing you correctly?
Probably not. I don't know where you got that interpretation from, but okay.
But that's what you
That's
just
part
said.
of what's gonna happen here.
Oh, okay.
That's part of what's gonna happen here, but
That's what
I
you
make the
just-
videos for the sake of making the goddamn videos, so that I can learn, and then along the way maybe there'll be subscribers.
Gotcha. Okay.
Everything else is gonna come later. You just make the videos for the sake of making the videos.
Gotcha. Okay.
You don't do it for what you're gonna get. You do it for what you're gonna learn and who you're gonna be.
Okay. All right. I got you. I hear you. Thank you for clarifying. I was mishearing you, but I heard you correctly at that time.
I don't know where you got this thing. That's your end goal. Look at me. My name's Mary. Woo, 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 woo.
I'm merging.
Are you merging there, Mom?
I was merging.
Okay.
All right. So environment number 1.
Did they ever fix the bamboo garden up here?
No, they took it down because McDonald's, I think. Well, now that was my assumption. I assumed that McDonald's was going
Okay,
to
let me
expand the
just-
parking lot. No, the bamboo garden is gone.
They about to say there used to be a bamboo garden right up in here.
Where the sign is that says bamboo garden.
Yeah. Yeah, about to say there's the. See if I can zoom in on it. Oh, it's blurry. Yay! And the bamboo garden's gone. Man, that's unfortunate, man. You know what I mean? Oh well. Still doing this vlog, so we're gonna go. I don't know if I'm allowed to film inside stores. Plus, also,
No.
this is not a small camera anyway, so
True.
I know you'd feel uncomfortable as fuck doing that.
Yes.
Maybe I should just do it anyway. Just in case you guys know, like, and I've already said this before on this vlog, but we go back and forth like this quite a bit. Where have I learned that from? Okay, so moving right along here. I'm probably just gonna film out the front window for a little bit. This is Trashboro, okay? This is Trashboro, North Carolina. There's nothing here. This is just a bullshit place to live. There's another store for us right there. We could actually split this up into like two little, sections here. Why did we move out here? Put this camera over here. I heard a heavy sigh over there. Both G and I have had a somewhat painful life here. So. Oh, here we are.
This is stop number 1.
All right.
Are you going to stay in the car and keep filming? I've got to run in and get my vitamins.
Are we going to tell that story?